Hello everyone to this week's vlog. So today I'm going to be doing something a little different than what I normally do. Now, as you all know, vlogs, or at least my vlogs, are designed to really let you get to know me more, the person behind the YouTube channel. And today, I'm not really going to talk about anything gaming related. This actually is something, I've always had strong opinions of it, but I've been seeing a lot of stuff recently come up about it, and that topic today is bullying. And really, this is a message for the people that are on the receiving end of that. And I'll tell you what I mean here in just a minute. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of things lately through like Twitter and stuff of like all of these groups trying to, against bullying and all that. And I've actually seen some people through YouTube, through some groups that I'm in, talk about how, they get picked on at school and things like that for being a YouTuber, and no one does anything about it. And it even happened to my sister, and for those of you, actually, I don't think any of you know, my sister's kind of in a weird situation where she lives about 4 hours away from here, and she doesn't really have anyone looking after her, except for me, but my resources are limited as far as what I can do. And what's kind of triggering this is the fact that all of this stuff is coming up, and I hate to say it, I can sit here all day and talk about how bullying is bad, bullying is wrong, you shouldn't do it, but guess what? That really isn't going to do much of anything. I myself was picked on mercilessly in the many schools that I attended, and there's really no other way to say it. No one gave a damn. The school didn't. My parents sure didn't. And it just happened. I had to deal with it. And when it comes to that, I went to college for psychology. And, mental damage, and I don't mean to sound like a stereotype, but mental damage is something that is extremely hard to fix. And the things that happen to kids when when these types of things happen, and it's not just kids, but I'm specifically talking about that age group as of right now, but it really applies to anyone in the situation. When it doesn't feel like anyone cares, and then on top of that, people treat you like crap all the time, that leaves a mark, a really bad mark. And someone, you can get into a fight and sure, you'll recover. You can recover from most physical ailments, but, just from personal experience, there are things that I have not even gotten over, and, it's been years and years and years since having to deal with those type of people. So, just to give you a little bit of backstory of what actually happened to my sister, some guy was being a prick, wouldn't leave her alone, and unlike me, I had no social skills whatsoever, and I didn't really know how to deal with bullies. She dealt with the bully, and her reward was she got in trouble, and they suspended her from school because, getting kids behind on their homework is the best way to solve, problems that come up. Oh, you got into a fight. Well, let's go ahead and kick you out of school for 3 days. That'll show you. We'll hurt your grades. Whatever. So, not too happy about that. And my message today is not so much, hey, bully, stop what you're doing, because let's be honest, that's not going to do anything. They don't care. My message really is to those that are having to deal with this stuff. And I'm not here just to say, hey, keep your chin up. Don't worry, they'll get there someday. No, that's not what I'm here to say. What I'm here to say is for the people that are on the receiving end of this, that have to deal every day, everyone treating them like crap for no reason other than everyone else is doing it. Use that as motivation. And what I mean by one thing that really pushed me to go to college, and for those of you who know what A&M is, I joined the Corps of Cadets there. The thing that pushed me was I wanted to show them what I could do. I wanted to prove them wrong, to validate that they were wrong in what they were doing. And I used that motivation to help fuel, a lot of the things that I did in life. It was a really big motivation to just be like, yeah, I did that. All of you people that treated me like crap, well, guess what? I now amounted to something, kind of hard to explain, but I think I'm getting my point across. That's the unfortunate truth, is that it's a really, really difficult thing to deal with, but use it. These people, they come in and they sit there and they ruin people's lives. Some people just never get over that stuff. And for those of you that do have to deal with this, use that as motivation. Show all of them that they are wrong, that they were the people that were, being jerks. They're the ones, they may amount to nothing, they may go on to lead successful lives or whatever, but you're going to prove them wrong. And maybe that may not mean much to you guys. They really don't have to deal with this, but I truly mean that. This is something I personally had to deal with when I was a kid, and even when I, went to college, not really so much, but it's something I had to work through, and I used it. I used all of the things that people did as a reason to succeed. Now, obviously, that shouldn't be your only reason, but I'm just saying it does help to just say, no, you can make fun of me all you want, but I'm going to push through it. I'm going to get good grades. I'm going to do something with my life. I'm going to show all of you that you're wrong. So that's really all I had to say today. I know it's kind of different from what I typically talk about, but I hope the point comes across. Don't ever let anyone tell you what you can and can't do, because if I had listened to those people, well, I wouldn't have made it this far. People have told me a lot of things about what I could and couldn't do, and like I said, I wanted to prove them wrong, and I did. Now, don't just do a specific thing because someone's like, oh, you'll never be an astronaut, and so, that's what you want to do. You want to go work for NASA, and then if you fail, no. Find something that you want to do and prove that, you can do what you want to do with your life, because that's really the end goal, is you want to do something that makes you happy, that you enjoy, that you can see yourself doing for the rest of your life, and that's really it, folks. That's all I have to talk about today. Again, kind of off topic from what I typically talk about, but it's just something that's been on my mind, because a lot of things like this have been popping up all over the place. So, I feel for you guys that have to deal with this stuff, and I wish you the best. For those of you that don't know it, and you think picking on a guy or girl, I should say, it's not really gender specific. A lot of times you do that stuff and you don't even realize what you're doing, but it causes that permanent mental damage that stays with them into adulthood. And again, I know trying to reach out to those types of people usually doesn't do much of anything, but like I said, this is the message for the people that have to deal with that stuff. So, Godspeed. I don't actually know where that's quoted from. I just know I've heard it quoted many times. And it does get better, guys. Trust me, it does get better. So, thank you so much for watching my vlog for the week. And next week we'll probably be back to the typical gaming type of stuff that I tend to talk about. So, fantastic. Not really much in the way of channel updates, so I'll just kind of cut it here so I don't just babble on for another 5 minutes. So, thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye!